Hi, I'm Morabito, and I'm here for the Speak Up event. Let's go check it out.
I can be your new addiction. Hey baby, what you gotta say? All you're giving me is fiction.
Hi guys, so what are you... Julie.
Ritvik.
Alright, so what is Speak Up?
I don't know, it's my first year of doing Speak Up, but from what I know, I think we're going to have different conversations about different topics that are relevant to both parents and students.
It's a means of having students communicate with parents on certain topics.
Why did you guys pick the category of stress?
It was just the most relevant to me.
I did it 2 years before, and it was really enlightening, so I want to do it again.
Well, Speak Up is a fantastic organization, and what they do is there's like a Speak Up night. It's like what we're doing tonight, and people come, and there are different pillar stuff. There's like mental health. I'm in the mental health group, and so there's a speaker. There are several speakers that just talk about stuff, and then we go into breakout sessions where we just talk about stuff, and it's good stuff, and stuff.
Why did you guys choose to be a part of Speak Up?
Well, I don't know. I think a lot of these topics are things that sometimes there really are issues, but a lot of things people just don't really feel comfortable talking about or just don't want to talk about with their parents or anything. And so, yeah, it's just a good place to be able to talk about this stuff. To speak up.
I've experienced a lot of stuff, so I think that I can say things that add value to conversations about topics that some people might not know how to articulate. I speak up about things.
It's a great place to open up to other people and speak up.
Alright.
I didn't actually know what Speak Up was. We got these letters in my freshman year, and they just said join Speak Up, so I did it.
Cool, thanks guys.
The success of this event, and this is the 5th year of Speak Up here at the high school. A lot of the success of this event here at the high school is because of all the folks over here in the red shirts, the students. So if we could give a quick round of applause for all of our students here at Radnor. They really are what makes this school such a great place, so thank you all.
Speak Up was started by my mom, Marty Gillen, who you just met, who tirelessly and passionately worked on building this model by talking to thousands of youth and families over 15 years. I'm kind of hoping that passion and commitment are genetic, but I'm not sure. Speak Up was inspired, though, by my brother Bob. Bob died of AIDS in 1992 when he was just 30 years old. And I feel that it's an honor to continue to lead Speak Up in his legacy. Bob taught us many important lessons, and there are really 3 that I think are the most important that we try to carry on through Speak Up. First, you never really know what's going on in somebody else's life. You can't really see on the outside who a person is or what they're going through. Bob seemed like he had a storybook life, and yet he struggled a lot in silence. Everybody struggles with something at some point in their life. Second, you can be really close to someone and have a great relationship and still not know what they are thinking or feeling at any given time. And third, if you can find the courage to speak up about the reality of what's going on in your life, whatever that may be, big or small, you're going to help yourself and help a lot of other people along the way. Speak Up is Bob's legacy. We believe that parents, educators, and students are on the same team. We have a shared goal for our students. We want them to have the kind of authentic relationships with their friends and with their family that will enable them to arrive at adulthood safe, healthy, and prepared. And we think the best way to do that is to create a culture of communication in our homes and in our schools where youth have a voice and where it's okay to speak up about things that are tough topics that are hard to talk about.
Alright, so why did you choose to be a part of Speak Up?
Speak Up is sort of like my way of giving back to the community, and I feel like everybody can get something out of this, so I just really wanted to be a part of that.
What is prevention? What is drug and alcohol prevention? Prevention is simply this. It's raising the awareness and broadening the understanding of the problem and informing youth and parents and families about what is addiction or what is a problematic relationship with substances. Part of prevention is raising the awareness that there is help and raising the net of support and understanding that there is support, there is help out there for students, youth, and parents if you think that your child might have a problem. Might have a problem with drugs or alcohol or mental health, and learning how to begin that dialogue and begin having a conversation, maybe an awkward conversation at first, but having a conversation in the lines we speak of. You know, one of the things I love about Speak Up, not only the fact is that it's people talking to people about real issues. It's the line I say every day is, if it's not you, who? If not now, when? You know, the concept is, when are we going to have this conversation? When they're off to college, or when we want other people in their lives to teach them about drugs or alcohol, or do you want to have a conversation and be a part of the conversation and be invited in to a real clear dialogue as opposed to coming in at the end? So that's why I believe in Speak Up. One of the keynotes that I always talk about with prevention talks, it's a term called an amnesty card. It's my term. It basically means this. If you guys were able to have like what's called an amnesty card. An amnesty card is this. The kids in this room, can you imagine if you find yourself in a really stressful event, or even an event that you don't want to be at, or an event where there's drugs or alcohol that you need to get out of, or an event where you're afraid to be behind the wheel of someone else who's driving that may be drug or alcohol under the influence, I want you to have what's called an amnesty card, an ability to call your parents without any consequence, without any problems, to be able to get out and get out of jail free card, basically, to get home, to get safe. And one of the missions of that statement is safety first. We need to helpful and have an accurate conversation about what's really happening. And again, that goes along with my mission as well. Speak Up mission is to allow conversation to occur. So I'm really hopeful that you guys got something out of this brief introduction around it. Please know that there's a lot of great information on the internet that is out there through NIDA, National Institute of Drug and Alcohol, and other information out there. So thank you for the opportunity.
Okay. After the speaker talked to the kids and their families, they went into separate rooms, making sure that no one from the same family was in the same room. In these groups, they talked about various issues such as mental health or drugs and alcohol.
We spoke up.
There you go.
For more information, please go to www.speakup.org and be sure to check out future events. I'm Alex Morabito for RADTV. Thanks for watching.